weary traveler, I have a tale to tell. It might just save your lives, but only if you listen well. 'Cause there before the breakers and just around the way, there's a sign that says beware the beast of Pirates Bay. Some say he's a guppy, a kid threw in the sea. He ate so many sailors, now he's bigger than a tree. His teeth are sharp as scissors, his claws they are like knives. And if you think he's ugly, wait till you see his insides. Oh, don't you sail and don't you row, and certainly don't you swim. 'Cause if you aren't careful, you'll end up inside of him. He'll eat you up, he'll spit you out, you better stay away. Heed the sign that says beware the beast of Pirates Bay. Some say he's a serpent that came straight from hell to eat the souls of pirates and other ne'er-do-wells. Some they don't believe it, as for me I've got a hunch. 'Cause they used to have some pirates here, but he ate them all for lunch. Don't you sail and don't you row, and certainly don't you swim. 'Cause if you aren't careful, you'll end up inside of him. He'll eat you up, he'll spit you out, you better stay away. Heed the sign that says beware the beast of Pirates Bay. Well, Captain Hook, you've heard of him. He came to Pirates Bay. Seems his little nemesis had nearly got away. He reached into the water to grab at Peter Pan. There was a crunch and a scream, and now that scurvy captain's got hooks on both his hands. Oh, don't you sail and don't you row, and certainly don't you swim. 'Cause if you aren't careful, you'll end up inside of him. He'll eat you up, he'll spit you out, you better stay away. Heed the sign that says beware the beast of Pirates Bay. Blackbeard the pirate, you know for what he's feared. It's mostly for the dark imposing color of his beard. He saw the beast and now nobody's scared of him, because his beard turned white and all agree he looks like Santa Claus. Oh, don't you sail and don't you row, and certainly don't you swim. 'Cause if you aren't careful, you'll end up inside of him. He'll eat you up, he'll spit you out, you better stay away. Heed the sign that says beware the beast of Pirates Bay. Well, now the tavern's empty and there's only you and me. And if you care, I'd like to share how this song came to be. So come a little closer if you really want to know. This very sad and woeful tale happened so long ago. Well, I was just a little boy when I went to Pirates Bay, and there I saw a creature that was very much dismayed, with a harpoon in his dorsal fin and a hook stuck in his side. This mighty whale was in such pain we both began to cry. I pushed and I shoved, but he wouldn't give way. Into the deeper waters of our shallow Pirates Bay, all I could do to help him was to keep people away. So I wrote a sign that said beware the beast of Pirates Bay. And what did it say? Don't you sail and don't you row, and certainly don't you swim. 'Cause if you aren't careful, you'll end up inside of him. He'll eat you up, he'll spit you out, you better stay away. Heed the sign that says beware. Hell, I should know, I put it there. Heed the sign that says beware the beast of Pirates Bay. river if you love your wife, 'cause you make that girl a widow and you cause her pain and strife. Hell, if you go by the riverside, you'll lose your life. People by the river, they know who's the boss. They'll get at fancy city folks no matter what the cost. And if you go by the riverside, you'll end up lost. There's a bat they call is that who will sink his teeth in you. You might meet a creature from a swampy black lagoon, and if the moon is full, you might meet the loogaloo. Don't go by the riverside, you'll be sorry if you do. A young man met a lady, and she made this fella swoon. So they went on down to New Orleans to elope under the moon. He took her by the riverside to give her the heirloom. Well, the next day he got out of bed and she wasn't by his side. He searched the quarter high and low and the bayou far and wide. The locals say she ran away, but you know they lied. There's a bat they call us that who will sink his teeth in you. You might meet a creature from a swamp like lagoon, and if the moon is full, you might meet the loogaloo. Don't go by the riverside, you'll be sorry if you do. Shivers when they hear about voodoo. Don't lie to me, boy, I know you do. You better tremble when you hear me call, 'cause you make a lovely shrunken head. You'll be my favorite doll. Sting went by the river, now he slings on Bourbon Street.